This video walks you through the ESS 0405-2 part, which is the second textbook part file. So the first thing that this wants you to do is create a work plane that is parallel to one of the origin planes and tangent to a cylinder. So what you need to do is click on the plane, pick the third one, which is the one that we use most in this class. And now you need to come over here to the origin file, click the plus to expand it, and the textbook wants you to pick the YZ plane, and it wants you to pick a point over here. And now we have a work plane out here on the outside edge of this cylinder. This is going to be where you sketch the next feature, so click on the work plane and click Start 2D Sketch. So it now actually wants you to project geometry, and you're going to project the Z-axis. And all that does is it gives you the center line of that part. And you're going to actually place a point on the sketch by clicking the point command up here, place it along that line. When you put it on the line, it's already constrained to the line, and now you just need to add a dimension. That's shown in the drawing, which is 1 inch from the bottom. And now you'll place a hole on that part. So to do that, you hit the H, or you can go to 3D model and hit hole. And you are just going to put a 0.5 inch hole here. And it's going to go through all. So it's going through the entire cylinder. That's it. Now it wants you to turn the visibility of this work plane off. So you come over here and right click and say visibility, uncheck it. All right, so now we're starting almost from new again. We're going to start a new sketch, but to do that, we need to create a work plane, another work plane, okay? So first, you need to come down here and click plane, and it is an angled plane, so angle to plane around edge. So what it wants is the YZ plane, which is just one of your origin planes, and the axis that's going up through the middle. So this one, Z axis, and the angle is 315 degrees. And hit the green check. But this is not where we want to create that sketch. All we did was create a plane in the middle of the part at an angle. So now we actually have to create another work plane that is referencing this one. So I'm going to say tangent to surface and parallel to plane. So we're going parallel to this work plane and tangent to this surface. And now you can see we have a work plane on the outside of this part. So I'm going to turn off the visibility of this one by right-clicking and saying visibility. So this is where we need to create a new sketch. I'm going to say Start 2D Sketch. And we are going to, again, project geometry, project this center axis out onto the sketch, and place a point on that line and dimension 1.5 from the bottom. And again, we're going to create another hole. And here you can click this type of hole, which is called a counterbore hole. And you can leave it as long as it seems to look appropriately. The textbook actually has you selecting what you want. So I'm going to hit OK. And it didn't like that. Maybe this isn't deep enough. Oh, no, the problem is that this number, for whatever reason, it was bigger than this. This number has to be bigger than that number on a counterbore. So let's see what that looks like. That looks about right. You can see there's an edge down there. You can turn off the visibility of this work plane. And now you are done. You want to save it and finish.